Wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mama June has been busy taking care of her daughter, Anna Cardwell, in Season 7 of the WE TV series. In the show, the entire family has been trying out ways to be closer to the latter due to her cancer battle. June had just tied the knot with her new husband, Justin, and got busy with Anna's treatment. The former is known for her frequent relationships and breakups, but she decided to be the boss of her new marriage with Justin, even if it could make her husband angry. She has been making all the decisions without depending on her husband's approval. Recently, June started hunting for a house in Georgia to live closer to Anna, but it turns out that Justin felt blindsided by his wife, and he freaked out. Mama June's independent mentality creates a rift with Justin. Mama June has come a long way from her failed and toxic relationships. She made sure to be an independent woman after marrying Justin Stroud. But it turns out that the WE TV star's husband has had enough already. Recently, the network shared a new episode where June and her husband were touring homes in Georgia to find a rental property. They wanted to move as close to Anna as possible due to her deteriorating condition. The couple had only 2 days to decide, so they had only a few options in their hands. Justin noted some issues with one house while having a look at the property, but she reminded him that beggars can't be choosers. But things started going downhill when Mama June revealed that she called the landlords of their Alabama home to cancel the lease. So Justin was shocked and disappointed at the same time with his wife's disclosure. He quickly reminded her that they had no home in Georgia yet and her decision could leave them homeless. Justin continued, "You don't just make decisions about what house we're gonna live in, June." June also asked him when she was going to tell him everything. Further, June bluntly replied that she failed to inform him due to Anna's treatment. But Stroud said, "It doesn't look like my opinion matters," while pointing out that she decides everything by herself. Mama June reveals why she makes her own decisions. June Shannon has made it clear that she won't obey men's orders anymore. She explained how she suffered in abusive relationships for years, so now it has become stronger than ever. The Mama June celeb noted, "Justin always thinks I'm the balls, or I like to wear the pants, or I don't want anybody's opinion. But it's not that." She continued to express being in relationships with men who used to beat her and take her credit cards. Moreover, she added, "I have my own opinion, because I don't give a asterisk whether you like it or you don't like it." The WE TV star signed the lease of the house later despite her husband's disappointment. But Justin felt that Shannon should learn that she wasn't single anymore. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers to know more about Mama June and Justin's fights. In the quaint little town of McIntyre, Georgia, Mama June Shannon had always been a recognizable figure. With her larger-than-life personality and her undeniable charm, she had become a local celebrity of sorts. But behind the cameras and the public persona, Mama June's life was far from perfect. Her tumultuous relationship with her boyfriend, Justin Stroud, was a constant source of drama and tension. As the sun began to set on another sweltering summer day in McIntyre, Mama June sat on the porch of her modest home, deep in thought. Her mind was consumed with the events of the past few weeks, particularly the escalating arguments with Justin. She knew that something had to change, and she was beginning to realize that change might mean leaving him behind. Justin had always been a volatile presence in Mama June's life. Despite his charming demeanor and good looks, he had a dark side that often reared its ugly head. Their relationship had been a roller coaster of highs and lows, but lately the lows seemed to outweigh the highs. Mama June couldn't ignore the constant bickering, the hurtful words, and the lingering feeling of unhappiness that had settled over their home like a thick fog. As she sipped her sweet tea and watched the fireflies dance in the fading light, Mama June made a decision. She knew that she couldn't continue living this way, trapped in a toxic cycle of love and resentment. It was time to break free and start anew, even if it meant leaving behind everything she had ever known. The next morning, Mama June woke up with a sense of determination coursing through her veins. She packed a few essentials into her battered suitcase and made her way to the kitchen, where Justin was nursing a hangover with a greasy plate of bacon and eggs. "Justin, we need to talk," she said, her voice steady despite the nervous flutter in her stomach. Justin looked up from his breakfast, his bloodshot eyes narrowing in suspicion. "What's on your mind, Junebug?" Taking a deep breath, Mama June plunged ahead. "I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I've come to a decision. I can't stay here anymore, not with the way things have been between us. I'm leaving, Justin." Justin's fork clattered to the table, forgotten as he stared at Mama June in disbelief. "You can't be serious," he spluttered. "Where are you gonna go? What about us?" Mama June shook her head, her resolve hardening with each passing moment. "I don't know where I'm going yet, but I can't stay here. This isn't healthy for either of us, Justin. We both deserve better than this." For a moment, there was silence as Justin processed Mama June's words. Then, with a roar of anger, he leaped to his feet and grabbed Mama June by the shoulders, shaking her roughly. "You can't just leave me, June. I won't let you," he shouted, his face contorted with rage. But Mama June stood her ground, refusing to be intimidated by Justin's outburst. "I'm not asking for your permission, Justin. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm leaving, and there's nothing you can do to stop me." With that, she wrenched herself free from Justin's grasp and stormed out of the house, her suitcase trailing behind her like a faithful companion. As she walked down the dusty road, tears streaming down her cheeks, she couldn't help but feel a twinge of sadness at the thought of leaving behind the life she had known for so long. But deep down, she knew that this was the right decision. She was tired of living in fear, tired of being constantly on edge, waiting for the next explosion. She needed to break free from the toxic cycle that had consumed her for far too long. As Mama June disappeared around the bend in the road, leaving Messentire and Justin Stroud behind her, she felt a sense of liberation wash over her. She didn't know what the future held, but she knew that she was finally taking control of her own destiny. And as she walked into the unknown, she knew that she was strong enough to face whatever challenges lay ahead. With her head held high and her heart full of hope, Mama June embarked on a new chapter of her life, ready to embrace whatever adventures awaited her.